This is Way in a Manger, easy version. All the chord symbols on top circled in purple. So those are chords you already know, C or F or G7. Chords that most adult books would cover. And then the right hand has all the notes written out for you. The G below is for the name of this note, G. Just notice again what's circled in blue or the repeat sign that you have to come back to. And then after you come back to this, the second time around, you're going to have to go to the third line, which I will scroll up for you. Okay, so here we go. Just notice also that there's a fingering to watch out for, and that is when you're passing your 3 over your thumb right here. So it's G, G, F, B, C, C. Pass your 3 over to B, A, G. By the way, that is the scale fingering. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the way back is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Those of you who did practice scales, you know that's the fingering for the scale. That is not G scale, because G scale would have had this note sharp, but this is fingering. And repeat. And repeat the C. Pass your 3 over. And then G, going to ending number 1. G, D, B, A, G. And then you have to stretch up. But you don't have to. You could just use 3-5 because you have to breathe. The phrase begins again. You lift your hand, breathing, and then you go G and return to the double notes. Repeat sign at the first line. And then here we go again, passing the 3 over. And then the G, but then you have to, let me erase all of that. You have to scroll to the third line, which is ending number 2. You got the G from the previous line and you stretch all the way up to that F, E, D, C, D, C, D, A, B, C. And that's it. That's the right hand. Now 2 hands. C chord. C chord. Concentrate on your right hand. Repeat the E, going down. C again with the F chord. Cross your 3 over. G with the C chord. Then the last G of that first line is the beginning of the phrase. So breathe. You can pause a little bit. Give your brain a break. G, when you repeat the G, is G7 chord. A, G, G, all the way to the D. B, when you play the A, it's C chord. A, G, C. Then take a break. Because you know if you were singing the lyrics, that's where you have a period. Breathe. Here we go. You go from that last note back to the beginning. E, go down. Repeat the C with the F chord. Cross over, the right hand. G with the C chord. Breathe, because that's the end of a phrase. Then your brain gets ready, and that's why you kind of have to know that the last note that you're seeing here, you have to memorize it, because I'm going to scroll up, and we're going to start from that last note where I wrote red, right? So we're going to start with that G and go to ending number 2. G and stretching up to F with the G7 chord. Going down, E, D, E with the C chord. E, D, C, D with the F chord. Then A, B with the G7, and C with the C. And that is the hardest phrase. So let's repeat that. We began on the end of the first line with the G, which we don't see right now, and then F with the G7, stepping down, E with the C chord, stepping down, D with the F chord, stretch right hand, A, B is the G7 chord, and C is the C chord. And we can slow down the end because that's how the song goes. So stop the video and repeat until you can get to this speed. That is the hardest one to do. So we repeat it. Then you can go back to the beginning and try to do it. Here we go. And if you want, you can repeat F chord. Going into ending number 1, you can repeat the G7 again. C chord. You can repeat the C chord. Breathe. Here we go. With the return to the first line. And repeat the C if you want. C, F chord. And C chord. And I'm going to scroll. You know we're going to have to play that thumb. Stretching up to F with G7. E with C chord. D with F chord. And B with G7. And it will take some time before you